If you're looking to get into sports music and you're looking to connect directly with a production music library CEO this Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, November 23rd, you might not want to miss out on our next Sync Connect Zoom call with Perry of Epic Music. Perry is somebody that I've personally worked with. He's somebody who I've trusted with my own music. And because of that trust and our great working relationship, I've secured placements with not only Outback Steakhouse and many other commercials, but more recently, he was the first library I've ever worked with to be able to secure me a theme placement, which is usually the top earning placements in our industry, with Major League Baseball Network for a show called Intentional Talk. So Perry is the real deal. He's got his foot in the door with many major sports networks. And I will tell you personally, my entire career was basically built off of two types of royalties. One from reality shows, various types of reality shows, but more importantly, I think, sports. Sports placements are very healthy. They can consistently crank out new sources of revenue for you. And I feel from what I've seen and what I've heard from other people that are working in this business that sports placements are one of the healthier sides of royalties that you can look forward to. So if you're looking to work with a proven player in this business, somebody that I've personally trusted and somebody that I feel absolutely you're in great hands with if you pitch your music and get accepted by, this Saturday is going to be our upcoming Zoom call. This is only available for Sync Connect members. So if you're not already a Sync Connect member, this could be your chance to join us. Join us for this Saturday's call. We have another one coming up in December in just a few weeks with Eric of Sonic Librarian. We're going to get all the insights in terms of what clients he's looking at serving right now, what kinds of music would really be relevant for him, and also what music is not relevant for him. As a part of all these Zoom calls as well, we're going to allow up to 5 Sync Connect members pitch a track for these library CEOs review during the call. So this Saturday, we actually have 0 tracks submitted as of the recording of this video. You still have a very high quality shot at joining our membership platform and pitching a track if you'd like to. There is an additional $75 fee if you'd like to do that, and we do cap it at 5 submissions. We usually hit 5 submissions for every single library CEO. And we do that because we don't want to overwhelm these representatives to kind of wear them out throughout our hour hanging out with them on these Zoom calls. But what has happened more often than not is that at least 1 or 2 of the tracks that have been pitched, the library CEOs have usually found that they were on target, they were relevant, and they're really, really high quality. And so they've accepted them. And what I do as a part of the guarantee service of this program is if you get a thumbs up, a clear thumbs up from a library CEO from a track you've submitted, I will personally compose an email right after the session connecting the two of you together. Having direct relationships is the only path to try to make this your full-time income. You know, there are many pitching services, there's middleman shopping services all over the place. Spoiler alert, none of them are going to potentially get you to full-time income. This is a people business. This is a relationship business. It does matter who knows you and who has you in their phone and in their email inbox. So if you're looking for your first library partner, or maybe you're looking for a second or third to add to your belt, this is going to be a great service and a powerful service to you to potentially connect with. So we've got many more libraries that are coming up in early 2025, and we'll announce more as they get confirmed. But one of the best parts about Sync Connect, and many of you guys might not be aware of this, is that the service has been running for basically about 2 years now. And because every single month we have at least 1, sometimes 2 library CEOs joining us, all of those Zoom calls have been recorded and are available exclusively for replay for Sync Connect members only. So these are not videos or replays that I ever release on my YouTube channel or anywhere else. I only allow those of you that are Sync Connect members to watch these replays. So what you can think about this is that, there's a couple of ways you can research companies, right? One is you do your own Google search. You could use a library directory like I offer. Many different platforms and places you could try to find these companies. You can go find their websites. You can see, all right, what placements do they have? What kind of music do they supply? And you can kind of do your best guessing in terms of what music would be the most relevant for them, given what they're sort of active in and what they're showcasing on their website. However, compare that kind of research to just directly asking the CEO of the company, what are you guys working on right now? What's coming on down the pipeline? What initiatives are you working on? I know for Perry and I, we've been working together for many years now, and he has been working for a long time and getting his foot in the door with many major sports networks like NHL and MLB. So we've been talking about that. And so he always, when he comes on these calls, lets us know about some of those new initiatives and projects that he's basically got his foot in the door. And we do the same thing for all of these different library CEOs and representatives for the companies. So if you want to take your research much further and much more powerfully, this is going to be the only way that you can steal the time away from these library CEOs and get them to dedicate a good solid chunk of time to be able to let you know and reveal what's going on behind the scenes, what they're looking for. If you want to pitch a track, you can obviously do that. You can also, with all of these replay videos that we have in the membership area, watch their reviews and watch their reactions to the previous tracks that have been submitted to them. And you can hear for yourself which ones they gave the absolute thumbs up. And then I confirm and talk about that on the calls and say, great, sounds like this is one that's going to be working for you. So I'll make sure you guys get connected afterwards. So you get to know before you even pitch to a company what they're looking for, what kind of music excites them, what kind of music is really interesting to them, and to make sure that you're not going to be wasting your time and potentially having a really bad first impression when you approach them. So you get access to all of these library CEOs and many more within the membership area. So the way this service works is basically at least once a month, I have a new library CEO join us for these live Zoom calls. They last about an hour. They're usually on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And we ask them, starting off what they're looking for, what they're not looking for, exactly, specifically what we should be doing to make sure that we're really being useful for them as we approach them. Then we get into some track reviews. We do up to 5 every single session, and then we finish it off with some Q&A. So if you have some other questions that we didn't cover yet, you have a specific type of music that you want to pitch to them, you're not really sure if they're going to be open to that, ask them during our Zoom calls. That's what it's all about. It's about you creating direct connections and direct conversations with these library CEOs. And even if you don't pitch to them, during one of our calls, you don't pitch one of the 5 tracks, you can definitely use these Zoom calls as a warm lead, as a warm introduction when you do pitch out to them to say, hey, Troy, I saw you on a Sync Connect call a couple months back. I was really impressed with your placements. I thought you had a great personality. I think what my music can provide is X, Y, and Z. Let me know what you think. And I can tell you, having that warm lead of them going, oh yeah, I remember the Zoom call, the Sync Connect thing I did with Jesse and the producers. You're just miles ahead of a cold email where they have no reference point and no connection to you. So you're obviously getting automatically a warm lead with these calls. And of course, yes, with every single call, they will give you their best pitching either email or portal on their website. So if you want to pitch them, you'll get access to that as well. As with all of my services, this is a 30-day money-back guarantee, cancel anytime service. So join us this Saturday, join us for a couple of sessions. If you don't like it within 30 days of signing up, just email me, jesse@syncmymusic.com. I cancel you. I refund you as long as it's within 30 days. And be on your way and take as much as you want from the service within the 30 days if you'd like to. This service has been proven useful and successful for many of our students. I actually have many of them listed here on the website, which you can actually click on below if you want to join us. And just showing you guys and also having some video conferences and some video testimonials of real producers, real musicians that have actually used these services to create direct relationships with our library partners. Again, no guarantee of results, no guarantee of full-time income. You guys got to make sure that you're very aware of that. But I'm saying if you want to have a chance at full-time income, a chance at even, I think, part-time income, consistent, ongoing placements, direct relationships is the only path to do that. I strongly believe in that, and that's why this service is crafted in the way it is, to help you guys create those direct relationships with these library CEOs. So for those nearly about 100 of you that are already in Sync Connect, we'll see you guys this Saturday. And for the rest of you that might want to join us and jump on this call, we welcome you. Go ahead and click on that link right below if you want to join us and hop on before this Saturday, and definitely hop on as soon as possible to make sure you secure one of those 5 submissions if you want to submit a track for Perry this coming Saturday.